Tapos kinagawin, they were trying to invite me. So, alam niya mismo. He had an experience with me. Kasi yung mga, ang owner to the country, cable, may mga taga-Davao na entrepreneurs. Pumasok sila. Tapos pumunta sa hotel. Well, I would like to ask you because mga kaibigan mo, baka magalit ka. Nandun ako na, bitaw magalit. And why would I take it against you? So saan yung patuloy niyo? Blanco pa. Tanungin mo siya, pinirmahan ko. And always yung campaign, I said, no. He knows it. Kaya minsan yung basura na itapon mo na tapos patulan mo. Huwag naman sana ganun. The modern day paradigm of almost all, some are really outright idiots. Kasi wala na yan sa kanila, lalo na itong American concept of human rights. Wala na yan as long as you are not really endangered of a species na about to die. We are in front of a criminal of these things. Mamatay. Gaya nitong mamatay ngayon ng mga sabi. Ano yan sa kanila? But, ang ating criminal law book itself in defense against honor and defense against life and defense against honor carries with it so many mitigating intent. Sa kanila wala na, babuhin ka lang nila, okay na. And they would ask, kaya sabi ko, kung ganun, putang ina ninyo. Sumukilayas kayo. Ano mo? Boycott. Boycott. Beginning today, umalis na kayo. So I don't give interviews in one-on-one. Yung mahirap yung tapos i-confront ko, sabihin, alam mo, negosyo rin kasi ito ay putang ina mo. Bitse ka. Ganun ka na lang kung magsira ka ng tao. Kasi Pilipino, importante yung mukha niya. Honor. Kayo mga abogado, go back sa the basics of fundamentals. It's there. You can even want to defend honor. You are dishonored when you are in danger of dying because somebody is threatening you. It's criminal law. Nawala na pa siya. Kaya nga, gusto lang man pala ito. Bakit tayo mag-usapan ng iba? And I'll talk to you when I have business with you. Well, anyway, yan ang to. Hindi ako atras dyan. Corruption. Yan sa airport-airportan nyo, wala na yan. Kakainin mo talaga yung bala, maniwala ka. Hindi ako iharap mo. Pag inabot ako ng bakukang, laki kasi ng tainga ko sa tainga, pumapasok yung mga kanong insekto. Pag mayroong isang umiikot dyan sa utak ko, pain kita, publiko. Wala na. Lahat sinabi ko to. It has to stop. Kasi matagal na kulataan, masyadong bugbog ang Pilipino. They really had a government na masabi nila na at least ngayon, medyo wala na. Ang sa BIR, customs, kaya nandyan si Paildon. Yan silang inaasahan ko because it's estimated that we're losing about 300 million pesos daily sa corruption all over the ports of the Philippines. BIR siguro same projection. So kung makulikta lang nila, hindi wala na tayong problema. I can go as far as really enhancing lalo na yung rural. Pero ewan ko kung anong sinasabi ng mga NDF kanina. I've read about, nagmamadali ka about land reform. You know, the law has already passed away. And I want really to know anong klaseng land reform. Because if we just go back to being just a confiscatory, nonchalant attitude, no, I will not agree with that. Mahirap yan. Si karamihan ng lupa na ibigay doon sa mga tenants, bumabalik naman doon sa mga landlords. Well, the only consideration, or maybe the thing that would make me happy, is that at one time in their lives, they were able to hold that much money. At least they enjoy it for the moment in this universe. Pakahawak sila ng pera na malaki. Yun lang, at least natikman nila. Yun na lang ang konsuelo ko, but to go into confiscating other people's property, I will not. Balik muna tayo. Let us go back and review, and if I think or there is an improvement in the lives of the people who were awarded lands, baka pa. Kung ganito na mangyari, lahat na pinagbili na, has been returned, there was a buyback thing there, I will have to think 1,000 times. Dito sa criminality sa droga, hindi naman ako magyayabang kasi hindi naman mayabang na tao, pati istorya mo lang yan. In the campaign, in all of my sorties, I really want everybody that do not destroy my country because I will kill you. And do not destroy our children because I will kill you. And if Dilima does not shut her mouth, I will kill her. With love. Kung pumayag siya, I don't know. Ang talaga is zero tolerance ako. My standard would be zero tolerance sa graft, pati sa criminality. Ayaw ko kung anong klase, but hindi ko talaga tatanggapin niya. I would never preside over the affairs of this country with a corrupt police and drugs abound, destroying the lives of Filipinos. Pumunta ka sa likod ng Pasay. Yan ang bata doon, bata, pati matanda, ano ba yan, yung may gasoline station, tingnan mo yan. Yung greeting, show yan. Parang matulog, pero gising. Tingnan mo yung matanda. Kung sabihin mo lang ang tinamaan mga able-bodied o yung talagang matanda na, that's okay. Maybe mapalusod ko pa yung, pati yung bata o matanda. You have crossed the line, the red line. And I just warning you, not because I'm the president-elect. If you do not do something with the situation, 7 years from now, this country will become a narco-politics. Yung mga mayor na may backers na sa droga or who are into drugs, nananalo sila. About, I named them about 32. They don't really get, hindi sila naghintay kay Binay sa pera na Binay o mga goodies ng liberal. They just went ahead to run on winning the elections because of drug money, which comes very easy. Yan ang bantayan niya. Pero ako sa as long as I'm nandito sa gobyerno, I will not allow it. Hindi ko makaya mag-upo-upo ko dyan sa opisina ko tapos knowing that people are suffering because of the greed. Ang problema, because pati police tinamaan. NBI. Ang better off lang dito, sila kay Delphine, General, his name is Delphine Lorenzana. Kasi ang mga sundalo kasi, they cannot go out of the camps to enforce the laws. Itong mga police, they are the ones who go out and enforce the penal laws of the land and mga violations ng ordinance. So, invariably, tao por tao sila. Ngayon, huwag na ninyo pakialaman kung ilang naamatay dyan. Saka sabihin mo na kung kilala ninyo si Gascon, baka kumpare ninyo. Hindi ako susunod sa kanya. I will not. And let me, I said, be very blunt. If they kill upon my orders, akin yan. That's mine. Kapag dalalang ka ng supina ng ombudsman, sabihin mo, padala mo kay Duterte yan. Akin yan. Ang sinasabi ko lang sa police and all law enforcement, huwag lang ninyo akong ipahiya by lying to me. If you have committed a crime for personal reasons, tell me the truth. I will help you. Pero kung ipalusot mo na utos ko ng gano'n, ikaw ang isunod ko. And the mayors. Itong mga mayors ng Pilipinas who are into drugs, I will catch up with you. At pag nagkita tayo sa isang, if we meet in one corner, then I don't know. Ina-warningan ko talaga, lalo na yung nandyan na sa gobyerno. Ito namang police, pati NBI, kung hindi ako magputak-putak doon sa Pasay incident, nung hindi mang namatay, sumabog ang mga ulo. Anong klase ito? And I said, prepare a massive revamp. Kinaumagahan, marami nang nahuli. Ngayon, marami nang patay. Anak ka na. Pinatay nila, yung ba? Baka yung pinatay nila, yung bata nila, para hindi na pumiyait. But I said, no. By this time, go ahead, prepare a massive revamp. Because I need around one company of police. May special assignment ako sa kanila. In the meantime that I'm talking to the several factions here in Mindanao, because some of those holding arms may have possessed them in connection with the Mindanao issue. Kaya kita ko, I never classified yung rebellion, NPA, MI, never mentioned about crime. But if we can solve the problem of Mindanao by just talking, I would be very thankful to God, and I would be ready to even to step down. If I can just bring, because if you cannot really improve, alam mo sa Manila, maybe there is peace, but do you have order? It's part of the law enforcement kasi ang law and order. And you have the law, you cannot enforce it anymore because it has become a physical improbability. Kaya kung mag-asa ka lang kay Tuga dito Sulit using his saliva, pwede ko sabihin ko lang, pahinga ka lang, laway lang po lang kailangan sa'yo. So if you are not ready to cooperate with the guy, how we solve the problem dyan sa, and there are the dynamics of our times now. Yung South China Sea. I've repeatedly said that we will await for the arbitral judgment. Then I will decide. Pero nandyan na yung aircraft carrier sa South China Sea ngayon, patrolling. And if the Americans would say, come join us in an expedition, sabi, sorry. I will not go to war because of the Scarborough Show lang. You know, the Scarborough Show is not a territorial issue. It is an issue of our exclusivity sa economic zone. That you place there obstructions that would impede or obstruct our right to develop and fish there anywhere. Yun ang contention. That is our ache. But that is not a thing to just say that we will go to war. We only have, what, 2 F-50s. Bakit mo binili yan? Ito yung mga taga-Air Force, do not misconstrue my, I'm a Filipino, I'm a citizen of this country, and I have every right to say what I want to say. Sayang ang pera doon. You cannot use it for anti-insurgency, which is really the problem of the moment. Can use it only for ceremonial flybys. Why do I care about that? Eh, kung binili mo ng choppers yan, that may night vision, you know, when the kidnapping, hindi ang akin yun. It's what was Davao del Norte yun. Pero the CASAP is just, Air Force was just about 3 minutes away. If we had the night goggles, night vision, we could have catch up with these guys, and kung may fast boat tayo, we could have pursued them because they were traveling from that night, daytime they traveled to be passed by Kiamba. Then diretso na sila. Eh, mapahuli pa sana natin. Right after, when the owner called me, we could have called the CASAP, di pa rin yun. 2-3 minutes na doon na. On the night goggles, we could have spotted them even in the dark night time. So these are the things that I say na hindi naintindihan ng lahat. I don't mind for display purposes. Because there's only one purpose for buying it, to match the air power, at least one-on-one sa China. Pero beyond that, Scarborough Shoal, anak ng waiting, there are 300, according to the intelligence, 300 MiGs there. We can reach Manila in 6 minutes. And why would I go to war? Ang battleground mo, Palawan? Loko-loko ka pala eh. If you want to do battle sa San Francisco, okay lang. Doon lang. Padara ako ng ano nun. You know, when you go in my aircraft carrier dyan, let me give you the logic. Ordinarily kasi sa mga tokatis natin, kasi Navy, you know, when we talk of gray ships, gray kasi ang pintura ng Navy. Then if you see white, that's for the Coast Guard. Kung padaraon ka ng gray ships doon, that's tantamount to aggression. Nagtinanong ako ng ano, sabi ko sa kanila, if I were to go around the reef dyan, Scarborough and all, kasi tinanong ko si Goldberg, ambassador, sabi niya, what do you intend to do? Sabi ko, well, if there's the arbitral judgment, I will go there, but hindi ko, Coast Guard lang. Hindi ba na panggira yan, Coast Guard is just the name of it. You guard the coast, that's Coast Guard. Yun lang muna. Pero kung magpadala ako ng mga Navy dyan, kalukuhan. We are not in a position to, just a massacre. I will not waste the lives of people. No, Filipino. They are better off just solving the internal problem first. Then we can open up tourism and investment, especially sa ano. Maraming isda dyan sa Tawi-Tawi, banda sa Pacific. They are dying of boredom. Maghihintay lang yan sila. But of course, talking now of military issues, naturally, we are allied with the Western powers. We have a defense treaty agreement with the United States that was hammered out in the 50s. Ang problema doon, there's a provision na declaration of war must come from the Congress of the United States. Kung hindi sila magbigay, sabi ko kay Goldberg kasi, what do you intend? Sabi ko talaga niya, and you can ask him, are you, is the United States, are you with us or are you not with us? Because if I may decide based on the judgment, I will now start to claim them. Kasi ang sabi niya, you know, only if you are attacked. Sabi ko, I'll give you an example. The law of the Sea of Nations gives us the exclusive rights to 200 kilometers. If I go there using that privilege of mine, would that be an attack against China or an offense against China? Paano? Mabuti ang prangkahan. Tayo, we are allied with China. No, with but China submitting, even before the elections, the ambassador yung babae, sabi niya, we will do the railway immediately. Sabi niya, immediately. Once year, we will start immediately. And we will solve your Clark Manila Run. We'll use the, no more, we'll use the shoulders of the road. I don't know how would we do it. But we will complete it in 2 years. I'll give it to you. So we're doing it in Africa, we'll do it in Mindanao. I said, do not forget the Totobana Bicol Run and Batangas and the improvement. We will help you. And you have not asked for anything because at that time I was not ready to talk about China also. I was just asking how can you help us because sabi ko nga, balik, Artugade has to go to China. Not to talk about war, not to talk about irritations there, but to talk about peace and how they can help us. Meron sila. Can you match the offer? Because if you cannot match the offer, I will accept the goodwill of China. Mine is to promote peace in my country and to see to it that the people are comfortable. If I cannot give them the luxury of the moment, then I will say, your children will have the streets back to them, to the citizens. Yung mga istambay, they have to congregate somewhere else. I will open Corregidor and Carvalho Island po. Doon sila mag-picnic. Doon ko nasirain yung barko nila. Ayaw ko na. The streets of Manila and everywhere else in the Philippines must be returned to the citizens. Hindi na pagkagabi takot ka sa kayo ng boss mo. Yan ang mahirap. And again, this Abu Sayyaf. Just give me the luxury of time. I cannot do it just immediately. There are things which I need, which we don't have now. But there will be a time, there will be a reckoning. And when it comes, I will just say, surrender unconditionally. Release all prisoners, hostages, or we fight. But I have to have a firm commitment from our brother Moro about the continuity of the talks. Hayaan na muna yan. Huwag silang suma. As soon as I get that guarantee na talagang peaceful ang intentions ninyo and you are not protecting terrorists, then, and when I have it in my hands, I'll be ready to confront. Meantime, and if we confront them, tapusin na talaga natin para wala naman. So that my dream is really that one day all Filipinos, we'll just say Filipinos, and we do not at all mention his left or right. He's a moral rebel or a moral terrorist. And we can live in peace. I have 6 years to do it. I do not know how many concessions God can. Pero ginawa naman niya ako ng presidente, di sana tulungan niya ako. Kasi, for I really, I'll end this by saying, I'd like to thank you for voting for me. Hindi naman lahat. Siguro, mga 10 lang kayo dito. Ay kasi, look, ganito yan, ha? One more thing. Para maintindihan ninyo ako. Sabi nito, Kaya taga Maynila, do not be too judgmental about the person. Sabi, ito si Duterte ang kinuha, mga kabarkada, kainuman, at mga kasama. Look, I am really tied in the wall probinsyano. Huh? Mag-aral kami dito. And so whatever trickles in about the culture ng Manila, it came so. Lalo na akala nila ang Davao bukid. So, ang nakilala ko dito sa buhay ko, mga taga Davao. Hindi naman ako niyaya ng mga sosyal sa Maynila. Sabihin pa nga, wala kang alam sa economic. Gago ka pala yun. Sinasabi ko na yung abogado ako, economist lang yan. Mamili ka nga, nandiyan na. Sige. Si Pernia sa UP, si Sunny Dominguez. Sige, mamili kayo dyan. Bakit ito? Walang economic, gago. Nabi ko na nga, halos bagsak ako dyan sa economics na. Ayaw ko yun, nakakahilo yung ganun-ganun. Dito tumaas, tapos lugi na bukas, tapos kung anong negosyo ko, putang pinto ka na. Dito, down. Puta doon, tumataas. Ito, good. Tapos biglang bumagsak. So, magkahilo ka na. Titingin ko nun sa libro sa gitna. Anong klase economics to? Kung gano'n ang negosyo mo, palugi, huminto ka na lang. Bakit gano'n? Well, ganito yung punta ko Maynila, nag-aral ako. Kasi ba mga kakilala ko? Di mga classmates ko. Mga kasama ko sa dormitoryo, yung mga brad ko. Yun lang. Wala na akong nung mga ako tagalasal ko, sinong valedictorian, sino siya. But when the time came, namili ako ng team. Si Bit Aguirre. Na-acquit niya si Herbert. Magkano ang nakita mo doon, Bit? It's no mean feat to, you know, the guy was in prison po. Tanong lang na, lawyerin yan eh. Ayaw mo Bebot Alvarez, DOTC na yan. Ngayon, speaker. So, anong masasabi mo sa... Kayo, gusto ninyong dagdag, kunin ko kayo. Just raise your right hands. You know, the president has the prerogative of naming a title somewhere, attaching it to raise it to the level of a cabinet member. Mas mapayong lahat kayo dito, gusto ninyo. Bigyan mo yan sila ng pang-profile one. Now I have to stop. Just joking. But really, seriously now. Mayroon akong, for example, like flow of goods and services, you have to have, of course, seller or buyer, you have to have the cheapest, the fastest, and the safest way to do it. Those are the fundamentals of hindi naman talaga yung pang college lang, maintindihan mo. Mayroon dito, even the curriculum. Sabihin ko kay ma'am, tignan mo muna yung mga calculus. Isa rin yan. Cosine, equals sine, plus 1. Plus 1, gamitin mo ng 1, 2, and 3. Bakit gamitin mo ng plus sign? Magtutuloy. I was good at algebra ko, 87. Pero I'd rather replace it business math. Yung mga calculus, mga chemistry, mahalay ko yung muriatic yan. For all of its practicality sa buhay. Wala naman sa drama dyan. Kaya, forgive me really if I fall short of the expectations of an economist. Si Sani yan, sila kasi hindi nahihilo dyan sa graph. Nag-flatline, pagtipis lang bigla, ano, kumita ito, house yaw to. Mining, I forgot. You know, si Gina Lopez came to me yesterday. So she's an ardent for responsible mining. Pinakita niyo yung mga butas na kung ano-ano pinagagawa. Ako, let alone, ang sentimento ko sa mining, ganito yan. Improve on it, actually. When you reach at the end of the field, your small-scale mining, I want the trees planted. That would be how many years? Kailangan mayroon ka na. Pati yung washing of the chemicals. If you do not do it, I will cancel the permit, the concession. Maawa ako sa bayan ko na i-travel yung campaign mag-helicopter. Although intermittent spaces, pero parang tansa ng Coca-Cola ang buta. There will be a comprehensive review of the mining claims or concessions given. And you must endeavor, if you are into it, be sure that you have enough resources. For I will require you to go to Canada or Australia, learn how they mine the precious metals inside the bowels of the earth, and do it. Because just one, sabihin mo, you are spoiling the land, I will cancel it without hesitation. Talagang hihiritan ko yan. That's the bottom line. Wala akong ano dito. It is not that I do not want mining. There's a law. So if there is a law, you have to allow it because the law allows it. But in making money out of the precious metals of the earth that belongs to the Filipino people, you have to do it right. If you cannot do it right, then get out of mining. Maraming salamat po.